The law of attraction. Have you ever thought deeply about what an ideal life would be like for you? Is it to stop worrying about money and spend as much as you want? Or have a warm little home, accompanied by a lover who understands your heart deeply and a well-behaved child? Maybe you are still looking for the true meaning of life. Everyone's dream life is unique. If you're still discovering what you really want in life, the law of attraction will reveal the answers. This book teaches you how to discover and realize the life of your dreams, with the ultimate goal of pursuing a happy life. Since its initial release, the law of attraction has quickly become a regular on the New York Times bestseller list, has received widespread attention around the world, and has been translated into more than 30 languages. The law of attraction revealed in the book is considered one of the secrets of life and has been used by many great figures in history, such as Plato, Shakespeare, Newton, Hugo, Beethoven, Lincoln, Emerson, Edison, and Einstein et al. This secret can help you achieve everything you desire: health, happiness, and wealth. In the following chapters, the law of attraction will be discussed through 5 dimensions: understanding the law of attraction, the ultimate life problem, the power of thoughts, you are everything, live the life you want, to guide readers to deeply understand this law and learn how to use it to attract health, wealth, and happiness, regain passion in life, and realize your ideal life. What is the law of attraction? What is the law of attraction? Have you ever wondered what are the mysterious forces that control our lives? This is the law of attraction, considered the most powerful law in the universe. It affects our lives and experiences all the time. This book, The Law of Attraction, will reveal this mysterious and powerful law that has existed since the beginning of the universe, is everywhere, and will exist forever. Many people may wonder, is this too exaggerated? The author reminds us in the book that to truly utilize the law of attraction, we first need to deeply understand it. Whether you realize it or not, you are using the law of attraction all the time and it is an integral part of your life. The way the law of attraction works is through your thoughts. This means that its influence reaches every corner of the universe. Even if you are completely unaware of it, it still plays a role in your life, shaping your experiences and future. The subtitle of this book is The Secret to Making Your Wish Things Come True, which aptly reveals the essence of the law of attraction: everything in your life is what you attract. Once you understand and master this law, you will be able to control your own destiny and become the master of your own destiny. Imagine how your life would change if you understood and applied this law. 2 necessary conditions and 5 characteristics of the law of attraction. 2 necessary conditions and 5 characteristics of the law of attraction. Have you ever been confused as to why certain things always seem to come to you uninvited? This is the law of attraction at work. The law of attraction is not just an abstract concept, it affects our lives concretely and clearly. But to make the law of attraction work for you, first you need to understand its 2 imperatives and 5 core properties. First, the 2 necessary conditions for the law of attraction are the generation of an idea and the expected outcome of that idea. That is, you must first have an idea and then have a desire for that idea to become a reality. Just like Jack Ma's firm belief when he founded Alibaba, his success is a vivid manifestation of the 2 necessary conditions for the law of attraction. However, the law of attraction is not just about positive things. For example, we may not want to get sick, but we may unknowingly attract illness by worrying too much about our health. This is the other side of the law of attraction. Our anxieties and fears about certain things can also unintentionally attract them into our lives. In order to use the law of attraction effectively, we need to change the way we think. Instead of thinking I don't want to get sick, think positively I want to stay healthy. Such positive thinking will attract more health and happiness. In addition, the law of attraction has 5 characteristics: fairness and objectivity, consistency and absoluteness, and accuracy. This means that no matter who you are, the law of attraction acts on you in a fair and objective way. That what you think and feel has an absolutely consistent relationship with your life experience. And that every thought you have is reflected very accurately in your life. Like gravity, the law of attraction is precise and inevitable. After understanding these conditions and characteristics, have you begun to believe that by adjusting your thoughts and feelings, you can actually control your destiny and attract more good things into your life? The real mission of life: to find what you want. The real mission of life: find what you want. Have you ever asked yourself in the dead of night, what is the true meaning of life? Sometimes we may feel that life is meaningless, and other times we may feel that life is full of color and vitality. This paradoxical feeling is actually the result of the law of attraction constantly working in our lives. According to the law of attraction, the purpose of our coming to this world is not to take away anything, but to experience the diversity and richness of life, to discover our own hobbies and realize our personal wishes. Life itself has no innate meaning, it needs us to give it meaning and value ourselves. Kawabata Yasunari once said, "Existence itself is a kind of futility." But Mu-Xian also said, "Life is meaningless so that it can accommodate the meaning given by each." These words remind us that the meaning of life lies in how we understand and shape it. The real mission of life is to find what you want. The law of attraction teaches us to actively observe the world around us and collect information that attracts us. Whether it's a car you love, someone's smile, a beautiful house, or a quality you long for in someone else, it's all worth paying attention to and recording. This book teaches us not to blindly imitate others or seek perfect role models, but to extract our favorite parts from this colorful world and create our own lifestyle and plot pictures. Only when you clearly know what you want can you truly begin to control your own destiny and no longer be limited by external conditions. So, ask yourself, do you feel the presence of the law of attraction? Is your life exactly what you attract? Let us bravely pursue the desires in our hearts together, without being bound by any restrictions, and start a wonderful journey of life. The ultimate life problem. The ultimate life problem. In this fast-paced era, we often ask ourselves, what is success? Everyone's definition of success is different, and the law of attraction is closely related to our pursuit of success. Many people believe that success is gaining recognition and respect in society. But if we limit our criteria for success to wealth alone, doesn't that reduce life's rich possibilities to a single pursuit? The essence of success is actually broader and more diverse. We can experience the joy of success in the little things in our daily lives, such as cooking a delicious meal, hosting a sweet wedding, or even completing a personal challenge. The book The Law of Attraction tells us that the best criterion for success is to obtain happiness, and the source of happiness depends on the emotional guidance system in each person's heart. Everyone's criteria for success are unique and there is no fixed model. Moreover, neither success nor failure is permanent. When we encounter setbacks on something, it is only temporary. We can learn from it, continue to learn, and ultimately achieve success. The law of attraction encourages us to pursue what we perceive as success. Through positive thinking and action, we can attract into our lives the success we seek. Just like the realization of goals one after another, the achievement of successes one after another, our life process will be full of constant challenges and victories. So ask yourself, what is success in your mind? What kind of success do you want to attract into your life? Everyone has their own unique life journey, and bravely pursuing your dreams is true success. Money and the law of attraction. Money and the law of attraction. In today's society, money is undoubtedly a topic that cannot be ignored. Many people are curious about the connection between money and the law of attraction. Can we attract wealth through the law of attraction? According to the book The Law of Attraction, the answer is yes. But the key lies in how we think about money and our own wealth potential. If you don't believe you can have wealth in the first place, it will be difficult to attract money, even if you have talent. This is because the way you think limits your wealth potential. However, simply having money is not enough. We also need to establish a correct view of money. There is a saying in society, money is not everything, but nothing is impossible without money. This sentence expresses the importance of money in contemporary society. But at the same time, we cannot sacrifice our health or moral standards to make money. Those who make money by any means necessary will not achieve true happiness and happiness in the end. The true meaning of money lies in exchange and circulation. It is a tool used to improve the quality of our lives and meet daily needs. When we use our hard-earned money to buy necessities or enjoy life, we feel satisfied and happy. This is the right way to use money. So when we talk about the law of attraction and money, the key is not just about attracting wealth, but how to use and understand money healthily and rationally. True happiness comes not only from having money, but also from how we view and use it. Let us use the law of attraction to attract and use money with a positive and healthy attitude to create a better life for ourselves and others. Happiness and the law of attraction. Happiness and the law of attraction. In our lives, the pursuit of happiness seems to be an eternal theme. The law of attraction not only affects our wealth and success, it also has a profound impact on our happiness. The author of the law of attraction took many detours when searching for the meaning and happiness of life. He searched for various religious beliefs in an attempt to fill the emptiness inside him. But in the end, he discovered that true happiness does not lie in external beliefs or materials, but in our inner views and attitudes towards things. This book tells us that happiness is an inner state and a reflection of our positive attitude towards life. When we know how to appreciate the good things in life, even small things, such as listening to a piece of beautiful music, having dinner with the family, or reading a piece of text that touches our soul, can bring happiness. The law of attraction teaches us that the key to happiness lies in the way we think. When we focus on the things that make us feel good, we will naturally attract more happy experiences into our lives. In other words, happiness attracts happiness. If we continue to focus on the things that make us happy, we will create more happy moments in our lives. So, let us learn to appreciate every moment in life, whether it is small or big. Record the moments that make us happy and remind ourselves to do those things often. In this way, not only are we able to create more moments of joy, but we are also able to attract the things we want in life through the law of attraction. In the process of pursuing happiness, what matters is not what the external environment is like, but how we view and feel the world. When we appreciate every moment in our lives and focus on the things that make us feel good, we discover that happiness is always around us. How to keep unwanted things from entering our lives. How do we prevent unwanted things from entering our lives? In life, we often encounter things we don't want, which can leave us confused and upset. How to prevent these unwanted things from entering our lives is a question that many people want to know. According to the law of attraction, the way we think and focus on things plays a key role in this. First, we need to realize that our focus on certain things, whether positive or negative, may unintentionally attract them into our lives. This means that when we continually think about unwanted things, we are actually giving them an unintentional invitation. Therefore, the key to keeping unwanted things from entering our lives is to change our thought patterns and focus. When we find ourselves starting to focus on things that cause negative emotions, we need to immediately stop, shift our focus, and do something that makes us feel happy and positive, such as listening to music, watching a movie, or playing with a pet. Additionally, we need to learn to appreciate and focus on the positive aspects of life, even the seemingly insignificant things. By focusing on the positive, the law of attraction helps us attract more positive experiences and situations. In short, it is not easy to avoid unwanted things from entering our lives, but through positive thinking and deliberate distraction, we can gradually change our living conditions to create a better and positive living environment. In this way, we not only avoid the unwanted but actively attract the positive life experiences we desire. The power of thought. The power of thought. When exploring the mysteries of life, the power of the law of attraction cannot be ignored. How do we make the law of attraction work for us instead of being swayed by it? The key lies in how we understand and use the power of thought. According to the law of attraction, thoughts are not only a reflection of reality but also a tool for creating and attracting things. Every thought we have is magnetic, attracting other thoughts and experiences that share the same frequency. This means that when we focus on a thought, we are actually inviting more related experiences into our lives. However, we need to realize that our attention and energy are limited. If we try to attract too many things, we will end up distracting ourselves from what really matters. This is like the girl who studied steel smelting. Although she had a wide range of interests and desire to learn, she ultimately failed to achieve significant achievements in any field due to lack of focus and depth. Zhuangzi once said, "My life has a limit, but my knowledge has no limit. If I have a limit, I will die without a limit." This sentence tells us that we should make choices and focus on things that are really important to us. Only when we focus on what we truly care about and value can we effectively use the law of attraction to create the life we desire. Therefore, we need to learn to filter our thoughts and focus on those things that are of real significance to us. This is not only a manifestation of wisdom, but also the key to achieving personal goals and dreams. When we can clearly recognize our thoughts and guide them consciously, we can take better control of our lives and achieve true self-growth and development. Which is more important, thinking or action? Which is more important, thinking or action? In discussions of life's journey, the relative importance of thinking and action is often mentioned. Many people believe that action is more important than thinking, because without actual action, no matter how great an idea is, it will only remain at the theoretical level. However, after a deeper understanding of the law of attraction, we will find that it is not that simple. According to the law of attraction, our thoughts are actually the primary force in creating and changing reality. Ideas are not just reflections of reality, they are also tools for shaping the future. Our thoughts, whether positive or negative, attract corresponding experiences and situations into our lives. For example, when people are in a relationship and rush into a relationship because of inner loneliness or anxiety, rather than choosing a partner based on their true ideas and standards, although such actions can temporarily fill the void, in the long run may not lead to true satisfaction and happiness. This is a classic example of inconsistency between thought and action. Therefore, we should learn to think first and then act. When our actions are consistent with our true thoughts and desires deep within, everything we do will be more meaningful and better able to guide us toward true satisfaction and success. This means that we need to learn to adjust and refine our thoughts to ensure that they align with our true goals and desires. In conclusion, both thinking and action are important, but the key is that they must be coordinated with each other. When our actions fully reflect our considered thoughts, we will be able to utilize the law of attraction more effectively and create richer and more satisfying life experiences. Are similarities attracting each other, or are opposites cherishing each other? Do likes attract, or do opposites attract? When discussing the law of attraction, we often encounter the question, do similar qualities attract each other, or do completely opposite qualities attract each other? In fact, the answer to this question may be more complicated than we think. On the one hand, we often hear that opposites attract, which seems to indicate a certain attraction between different, opposing qualities. For example, in love, an extrovert may be attracted to an introvert because they have different qualities that complement each other. On the other hand, we will also see a phenomenon of sympathy between people in the same industry and people with similar interests or backgrounds. This situation seems to illustrate the attraction between similar traits. But if we think deeply about the law of attraction, we will find that true attraction does not lie in external similarities or opposites, but in the consistency of internal vibrational frequencies. When two people vibrate at the same frequency of thought, they will be attracted to each other regardless of their external qualities. This means that when we are looking for a partner, friend, or partner, we are not simply looking for someone who is similar or opposite to our own external qualities, but we are looking for someone who is in tune with our inner vibrational frequency. This consistency in vibrational frequency may come from shared values, life goals, hobbies, or attitudes towards life. Therefore, when we make choices and decisions, we should pay more attention to our inner feelings and thoughts rather than just superficial similar or opposite qualities. This deep inner consistency is where the real appeal lies. You are everything. You are everything. When exploring the meaning and purpose of life, we often hear the idea that you are everything. This perspective emphasizes that our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are the primary forces that shape our lives. Everyone is the protagonist and creator of their own life story, and our inner world has a decisive influence on our outer experience. The law of attraction tells us that our thoughts not only influence how we feel and behave, but they also attract corresponding experiences and relationships. This means that our mindset and thoughts have a profound impact on the quality of our lives. Each person has unique value and potential. By knowing ourselves and appreciating our uniqueness, we can better realize our potential and create more value for ourselves and others. This is not only a process of self-realization, but also a positive contribution to the world and others around you. Therefore, we should learn to cherish and give full play to our unique advantages and find our own position and mission. When we focus on our strengths and use those strengths to create value for ourselves and others, we are able to experience more satisfaction and happiness. All in all, the core idea of You Are Everything is to encourage us to recognize and cherish our own uniqueness, and to shape a better and fulfilling life through positive thinking and actions. By appreciating and leveraging our unique strengths, we not only become better versions of ourselves, but also make a positive impact on the world around us. The close relationship between inner world and emotions. The close relationship between inner world and emotions. Understanding one's inner world is a profound and complex process, in which emotions are inseparable from our inner world. Everyone's inner world is unique and affects our thoughts, decisions, and behaviors. Emotions can be seen as direct reflections of our inner world. They are a way for us to have an inner dialogue with ourselves. We feel positive emotions when our thoughts, words, or actions are consistent with our true selves. Conversely, we experience negative emotions when our actions are inconsistent with our true thoughts or desires. Using emotions as a guide can help us better understand and adjust our thoughts and behaviors. When we encounter negative emotions, we should stop and think about whether these negative emotions come from our inner conflicts or whether our actions are inconsistent with our true thoughts. By recognizing and understanding these emotions, we can see ourselves more clearly and adjust our behavior to better align with our true thoughts and desires. Therefore, understanding and adjusting one's inner world is not just through direct control of thoughts, but through the understanding and use of emotions. This deep understanding and adjustment of our inner world can make our lives more harmonious and help us achieve our goals and desires more effectively. In this way, we are not only able to understand ourselves better, but also create a more fulfilling and satisfying life. The power of the moment. The power of the moment. The power of now plays an important role in our lives. Whether we are recalling the past, observing the present, or looking toward the future, we are doing these reflections in the present moment. Therefore, recognizing the power of the present moment and how we can use this moment of reflection to influence our lives is critical to our growth and development. The law of attraction tells us that our thoughts attract similar experiences. This means that the way we think and approach things now has a profound impact on our future lives. When we have a positive attitude towards something, we are more likely to attract positive experiences. Conversely, when we have a negative attitude, we are likely to attract more negative experiences. Therefore, it is important to understand and harness the power of the present moment. We need to learn to pay attention to and cherish every moment of the present, and face current life and challenges with a positive attitude. In this way, we are not only better able to enjoy life in the present, but also create better opportunities and experiences for our future. Ultimately, we should accept our past experiences, both good and bad, and focus on the present and how we can improve and enhance our future through present thinking and action. This deep understanding and appreciation of the present moment will enable us to use the law of attraction more effectively to create a better and fulfilling future. Intentionally create what you want. Intentionally create what you want. Understanding and using the law of attraction to create the things we want is a process filled with both challenges and opportunities. Realizing dreams is not just a fantasy, but requires our active thinking and action. First, we must dare to dream and believe in our ability to achieve those dreams. When we want something, like a new car, we need to not just think about it, but be passionate about it and look forward to it. This positive emotion and attitude will help us attract the things we want into our lives. Second, we should learn to use our emotions as navigation to help us determine if we are moving in the right direction. When our thoughts are consistent with our true desires, we feel positive emotions. Conversely, when our thoughts are inconsistent with our true desires, we feel negative emotions. Finally, we need to realize that we cannot change our past experiences, but we can control our reactions to the present and our plans for the future. By focusing on the present and actively imagining and planning for the future we want, we can create a more fulfilling and satisfying life. In short, understanding and using the law of attraction and applying it to our daily lives will help us better understand ourselves, realize our desires, and create a better future. In this way, we not only become better versions of ourselves, but also have a positive impact on the world around us. The power of imitation. The power of imitation. The power of imitation plays a key role in shaping our personal development and success. By emulating the qualities of people we admire or aspire to, we can introduce positive changes in our own lives. Research on neuroplasticity shows that our brains can reshape themselves in response to our thoughts, words, and behaviors. This means that when we repeatedly repeat certain positive thoughts and behaviors, our brains adapt to these patterns, making it easier for us to succeed in those areas. Autosuggestion is an effective method that can help us achieve these changes. By constantly telling ourselves that we can achieve something and backing up that belief with concrete actions, we can turn those goals into reality. Additionally, emulation is a powerful tool. When we imitate someone we admire or want to be like, we not only imitate them externally, but we also gradually transform internally, becoming closer to our ideal image. So whether it is success, happiness, or any other positive quality, we can learn and achieve them by emulating them. This approach not only helps us develop the qualities we want, but also makes our thoughts and actions more consistent, allowing us to use the law of attraction more effectively. In short, through positive self-suggestion and imitative behavior, we can create a more fulfilling and successful life. It's not just about outward change, it's about inner transformation that makes us a better version of ourselves. Break down time into targeted phases. Break down time into targeted phases. Breaking down your time into goal-oriented phases is an effective way to manage yourself and improve your personal productivity. This approach helps us organize our lives and work more effectively, ensuring we can focus on what matters most at the moment. The core of this time management strategy is to break the day, week, or month into small phases and set specific goals for each phase. Doing so helps us plan and utilize our time better, reducing procrastination and confusion, thereby increasing our productivity and satisfaction. For example, the first phase after waking up in the morning can be used to engage in simple exercises and meditation to help us wake up and feel ready to start the day. Each hour during work can also be broken down into phases, with each phase focused on a specific task or goal. Evenings can be divided between family, leisure, and personal interests. By dividing our time into purposeful phases, we are not only able to accomplish our work and personal goals more efficiently, but we also ensure we have time for self-care and rest to maintain balance and health in our lives. Another benefit of this approach is that it makes us more aware of the passage of time and makes us more motivated to pursue and achieve our goals. It encourages us to live in the present while also preparing for the future, making our lives more purposeful and fulfilling. The art of acceptance. The art of acceptance. The art of acceptance is a philosophy of life that teaches us how to be at peace with the diversity and unpredictability of life. Acceptance means understanding and acknowledging that everyone has their own unique life path and choices, and respecting this diversity. This includes not only accepting others, but also accepting your own past, present, and future. Learning acceptance means recognizing that we can't control everything and learning to find balance in our lives. When we accept our past, we learn and grow from our past experiences. When we accept the present moment, we learn to appreciate the beauty of the moment and find contentment in every moment. When we embrace the future, we remain open to our desires while also understanding that the future is unpredictable and ever-changing. The art of acceptance also means letting go of judgments and expectations of others and focusing on your own inner world and personal goals. In this way, we can focus more on what is truly important to us, rather than being affected by external distractions and the actions of others. In conclusion, the art of acceptance is about learning to live in harmony with life, no matter the difficulties and challenges. This ability not only helps us better face the challenges of life, but also makes our minds stronger and more peaceful. By learning acceptance, we can live a more positive, balanced and fulfilling life. Review and summary. Law of Attraction Review and summary. The study and practice of the law of attraction is a gradual and in-depth process that requires time and patience to fully understand and absorb. This is not just a theoretical study, but more of a life practice and inner awakening. First, it is important to examine your own thoughts and beliefs. Our thoughts, words, and behaviors not only affect our emotional state, but also constantly shape our real lives. Once you understand this, you can begin to consciously adjust your way of thinking and think and act in a more positive and constructive way. During this process, it is very important to be specific about your goals and desires. Having a clear understanding of what we really want and actively working toward those goals will help us use the law of attraction more effectively to attract and create the life we desire. Additionally, practicing the law of attraction requires constant self-reflection and learning. Every experience and challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow, from which we can gain deep insight and wisdom. Finally, it takes patience and consistent practice. The law of attraction is not a skill that can be fully mastered overnight, it takes time to practice and internalize. Only through constant practice and reflection can we truly understand and apply this powerful law to create a happier and more satisfying life.